speaking of, I watched and I don't know if this will go anywhere, but it was just I watched the Zac Efron travelogue show.
I really want to watch it.
It's I have not had that much fun watching bad television in like literally probably 10, 15 years.
That's awesome, dude.
It's fucking wild. So the premise is like Zac Efron like heard this guy Darren Olian or something on a pod. I guess he's a
Who is that?
He's some lifestyle podcaster guy. He's like a Cali like ripped 50-year-old who has like blonde hair. You know, like just this like beach bum guy.
Yep.
Kind of like an Antonio.
Yeah.
Just at one of these like, you know, it's all about energy and fucking you know, positivity.
Good vibes.
Whatever. And so Zac Efron heard his podcast probably on a coke binge and was like, I got to meet this guy.
Yeah.
They became friends, and now they have a travelogue show.
Hell yeah.
That's mostly just a way to pitch Darren's bullshit.
Oh, really? I had no idea there was another guy involved.
He got this. Zac Efron brought aboard this guy.
This lifestyle guru?
Yeah, and then it's narrated by Efron, and Efron's there with him. But they...
Efron's on Bourdain mode with a sidekick.
With a sidekick...
Who's trying to sell you like
and
his
I watched
oils.
the first two episodes. The first one's Iceland and the second one's France. And there's just so many good lines. The second one opens with, we're somewhere in Europe. Just in France.
Yeah.
we're somewhere in Europe. But there's
Eiffel Tower's behind them.
Yeah,
like,
I can't. I mean, there's so much funny shit in there. First of all, like they go to Iceland. And the first episode is presumably something about like what's it called, like geothermal energy or whatever.
Like they use it for heating.
Yeah,
so.
and he's like talking about he's like we're so behind Iceland in terms of this technology, and it's like, well, do we have all of these volcanoes available to us where you could replace the northeastern
they got
power?
volcanoes over there?
Yeah. Well, that's how it works. Is they like dig into where all this like the geysers or whatever. They use all this shit. You know, and they're like, we need to bring this technology to the United States. But, that's all in post. They add, like, that VO. When he's going around, people, like, everywhere they go, Zac Efron's just being like, are you fucking kidding me? This is... Whoa. And,
hell yeah.
I mean, you could do a supercut of that show.
Yeah.
And it's probably, like, in the 10 episodes there are... 62 hours of him just being like, what? Just looking at the camera like,
hell? Are you freaking kidding?
Yeah, you know, just like him. Just there's at one point they pull up to like some steam processing plant, and it's just steam coming out of the ground and like just billowing in the air. And he's like, "This reminds me of like Jurassic Park or something." It's like, why? What about the dinosaur movie does this remind you of?
Well, I think at the end when the T-Rex comes out, isn't there smoke that it clears?
Maybe there's steam. I don't know what reminds you of that, of Jurassic Park.
Probably use steam.
Yeah. I'm sure there's steam that exists.
Oh, wow.
But just, I mean, so many like moments that are supposed to be comedic, and it's just Zac Efron being a dick to a guy who doesn't understand what's going on. They have one where part of the Norway one, they go to like a chocolate factory. I mean, it's all over the place.
Respect.
You know, and they're showing them how they make fudge, and he's like, "You could never make a river out of this," and it's like, what did just happen? What did happen in your mind?
You could never make a river out of
just
it?
like saying like schizophrenic shit, and then
didn't they have to stop production because he like had an episode or something?
Maybe.
Where he's doing yips?
I think I heard something like that a while ago.
It would make sense, but...
I think he got addicted to Molly, I'm pretty sure.
Respect.
The second episode, they go to France, and it's all about water, and they're like, France has public water fountains available everywhere. And then they interview some municipal ladies. Like, the idea is that water should be available to everybody. And it's like, they have that at public park. I mean, you can go into a Starbucks and ask for a water, and they'll give it to you for free.
Yeah.
Almost every fucking business will.
Right.
There is essentially, like, free water in, like, New York. But then... like whatever point they're trying to make, they end up at some French restaurant that specializes in water.
Hilarious.
A water restaurant.
And they're like, you know, the waiter's like, he's
that.
like, you cannot get this water in America. And he brings like a water, and Zac Efron's like, hell yeah. And he's excited to have this water that people can't have. And it's like, well, what is the point of it? Because there's a water crisis in Flint.
Yeah.
And now you're in France having water for
luxury
millionaires.
water.
So it's like, there's no thesis to any of it. They have a loose idea, And then again, they're just sitting there while they're like, "Whoa, wow,
What the hell?
oh, yeah, I can't believe." Yeah,
Fuck.
it's like he wanted to do a Bourdain thing, met up
Yeah.
with this fucking Darren guy, and then the thing is just completely directionless.
Yeah.
I mean, it's truly insane. He has a different beanie on in every shot, like a brand new beanie every shot.
I love him. He's looking puffy too, right?
Yeah. At one point, they go to like
A little alcoholic looking.
yeah, like a waterfall or something, and they're like a ranger comes up to them. He's like, "Be careful around the edges or whatever." And then they're like, they're asking him questions, and they just, they shot all this, right? And they're asking him questions, but they're asking him like, "Do you know how many gallons of water like are process or like go through this waterfall a year?" He's like, he's like, I don't even think in gallons, so I don't know. They're like, "Well, do you know how many liters?" He's like, "I couldn't tell you."
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're like, and then the way they produce that segment is being like, "Wow, this guy doesn't really know anything."
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. And then they added these facts in post with Zac Efron reading them off a fucking cue card. or whatever.
Right.
So it's like
To show how smart
just to
he is.
shit on just some guy
whose
who-
job it is not to know those facts.
It's not. He's a part. He's making sure you don't fall off the
Yeah.
fucking ledge. And then at the end, he's like, there's a story, and he has some anecdote, an interesting anecdote, and not autistic facts rattled off
Yeah.
for some shitty TV show
Yeah.
that people are only going to watch to do exactly what I'm doing right
To
now.
make fun of
Right,
Zac
right,
Efron.
right.
Yeah.
Damn. Although it was annoying when people were like 3 weeks ago, they were like, "Damn, this man got fat,"
Yeah.
and it's like, come on, man. Zac Efron's hot as shit still.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he jacked?
He's jacked. He's just
Yeah.
like not like, the insane. When he was still, I guess, at the tail end of getting molested by the guys at Disney, when he was like super jacked. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just kind of puffy.
Yeah, but he's still like in great shape.
I feel like for like if you're a child star, you can either go like chill stoner bro or like MMA t-shirt guy.
yeah, like
Yeah.
the guys in
They drive the Channel to go from England to France,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and they get off in was it Calais?
I think so.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's
And then
right.
Colby Calais.
And then they get off.
They
and
get off in her
The
pussy.
Darren guy is like, he's like, pull the car over. We're getting out of the car, shoes off. And he's like, anytime I'm in a new land, I like to feel the earth. And then he's on the side of the road with his shoes off, like squatting.
Like
weird.
on
He's
pavement.
He's like, Zach, you got to do it. And he's like, because, he's like, when you change time zones, your circadian rhythm
Oh
gets
my
fucked up because of
God.
jet lag. Never mind the fact that they went
They
from
drove.
they went from England to France.
yeah, they went like
right,
40
right.
miles.
So your circadian rhythm
Yeah.
is not fucked up.
right. This is purely a fake line on a map.
Yes.
Like
It might be a 1 hour
Yeah.
time difference.
You're not jet lagged from your trip from England to France.
like maybe
He's like-
maybe if you went to Australia,
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, and he's like, so when you ground yourself with the Earth's electromagnetism resets
Oh,
your
God.
circadian
Awesome.
rhythm.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
But then the whole time, like Zach's like, I don't know about this, and it's like, motherfucker, you brought this guy
Yeah.
because you like this bullshit.
Also, it's like they're clearly trying to like stir up a thing so that when he does take his shoes off, it's like a big. It's like whoa, Zach's like buying in. It's like just take your shoes. Who cares?
Yeah.
Put your feet on the grass for a moment, and it's over.
The show is just it's so fun.
I like that it's like an idiot interacting with different parts of the world, but it's also a rich guy being defrauded by like a scam
by
artist.
a scam artist, and
Yeah.
then it's also like sub Bill Nye level science.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there's no way what he said is correct.
right. They go to a geyser, and he's like, "So what is this? Like water?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Whoa, time for a massage." And they're just at a spa, and he's in a jacuzzi with the fucking podcaster.
That's awesome. Respect. That's my ultimate goal. I want to own a restaurant. Obviously, we've talked about that. Surf and turf restaurant. That's big for me. But I also want to do a travel show.
Uh-huh.
That would be awesome.
That'd
if
be
I could just
great.
get paid to eat.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is Action Bronson basically did the just like
Did the
fat
fat
stupid
guys
guy.
travel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever.